The first time Joey and I met, I was at my college house and I pulled into my driveway and he was at my neighbor's house on top of the roof. And within like 30 seconds, he was off his roof and standing next to me and chatting with me. And I immediately was like, this guy totally wants to be my friend. And I didn't think we'd talk again. Really, I didn't.
Cheyanne and I were together for 5 years, but we were best friends for years before that. And such a special relationship. But then once I kind of really got to know her, got to know who she was as a woman, what she stood for, from that moment on I knew I was just so in love with her. And we've been through hell and back together. And we always end up on top. And that's what I love about us. It's like, at the end of the day, I will always bet on us because I know that we're in it for the long run.
Yeah. All right. A little children's console. Brandon, you need to stay here.
There was one moment where it was about a year and a half ago when I knew like I couldn't live without this person. And he stood really strong for us through a really hard time in my life. And I remember like looking at him and I remember the day and I like looked in his eyes and I was like, you're my person. And maybe I'm sorry that I didn't realize it sooner, but that day I was like, I want to marry you and I want you to pursue me the rest of my life. And I just feel like it all came together when I was ready to let Joey like fully pursue me.
Like I love that, you know, she will always be in it for the long run. Like she will never give up. She'll stay committed, she'll stay faithful, she'll be your best friend, she'll be in your corner. And I love her perseverance for life, her commitment to herself and to her health and to her family. I love her grace for life. You know, it's like what you see is what you get.
I also love how romantic you are, Joey, and I love that you have pursued me even as friends and you never gave up. And I think that's what makes you so unique is like when I think things might get boring or something, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is what he did years ago. And that's what makes it so special that I am so excited for all these like moments coming forward in our lives.
When Joey asked me to be up here next to him on his big day, I was a bit shocked, but very honored. Joey is not only my brother, but has also become my best friend. I am so grateful to be standing here with him. I'll admit, having to do this speech is hard, for me especially, standing up here with these two. So as many of you guys know, they are a walking self-help books along with motivational speakers, so the competition's pretty stiff.
She has always been and will forever be my first best friend. We've had unforgettable memories traveling the world. We have gone in and experienced things that would make any parent a mental train wreck. For example, two blondes traveling through South America with everything they own on their back and staying in backpackers hostels. I mean, what could ever go wrong? A friend once said our sisterhood was a golden rope, something that can be seen here on earth, but is a heavenly bond that can't be fragmented. And I could not agree more with that. It really never mattered where we were or what was going on in the world, so long as we had each other as our safe harbor. Years ago, after marrying Brayden, you had told Mom that you were so happy for me, but you also felt like you were letting me go. And I never understood that until this weekend.
And it is now my delight and privilege to present to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Scope.
Joey, you and I have journeyed some life together. You have shown up for not just my sister, but you have shown up for every single one of my family members in very big ways. Thank you for fighting, thank you for chasing, and thank you for being the man she didn't even know she needed. But just know that I'll throw some serious bows to jump into the trench with you both if that's what life throws at us. Joey and Shy, you guys finally made it to the starting line. Oofta. I love you guys.